Hey guys, it's Wolvermere, and welcome to another discussion/reaction video. And of course, we are talking about the new PlayStation 5 that got revealed yesterday, well for me, yesterday evening at 9 PM, British summer time, because I'm a Brit. But I wanted to discuss, obviously, the new trailer and some of the details that got brought up over the course of the live stream, and I thought, it'd make an interesting little chilled out discussion type experience. So anyway, here we go. This is the beginning part of the reveal when they do their great big cinematic reveal they do here. I was start this. You can see they love to do a bit of their what do you call it? I guess their tech displays and a bit of the old symbology here. We've got this black wall that's, I don't know, pulsating with life, and I don't know, is it a wall? Oh, anyway, let's just skip some of this, because if you want to watch the full thing, it's on YouTube. Over here we've got on their PlayStation channel they've got, so if you want to watch the full thing, the whole live stream itself is about hour 16, you can see down here, but I've just skipped to the end where they've revealed the console and then go on to talk about some of the games. They talk about them more during the course of the live stream, but at the end they do kind of like a cliff note version, and I guess that's what I want this discussion video type of thing to be. But anyway, you can see actually I think it gets revealed right here, so you can see it's got this kind of V shape, I don't know, like there it is. I mean, if we pause that right there, I was going to say, oh come on, there we go, pause that there. So what do you guys think of the design? I mean, me personally, I think this is a bit of a divergence, if that's a word. I guess it's different from how the previous PlayStations have looked, right? Like I mean, apart from the first classic kind of white grey one, right? We've got every iteration since then has been kind of an iteration of like a slim black box, right? And now it's taken a complete 180 almost, and now we've got this white kind of sleek futuristic look to it, and the controller looks different as well. And I mean, there's no denying it does look sleek and, for lack of a better term, yes, like more futuristic feel. But I don't know, like me personally, I don't think this looks like the PlayStation, right? It's like the controller itself, as you can see down here, looks I don't know, it's slightly more curved, and it kind of reminds me of those kind of knockoff second brand controllers that you could get for the mainstay console, right? You like back in the day, you'd have, like, if you got a mate over for couch gaming, you would have the classic, like, official controller, and then you'd give your knockoff second-hand controller to your mate or your sibling or whoever was going to be player 2. That's kind of what this controller reminds me of, is that kind of knockoff. I mean, I'm not saying that it necessarily looks bad, I'm just saying it doesn't look like PlayStation. It's strange. I mean, I'm all for the idea of change and not getting stuck in this idea of, I don't know, the same thing decade after decade or whatever, but like I don't know, like maybe we'll pick it up and it will feel just right in the hands and what have you, but I don't know, that's my first impressions, really just based on the look. If we try and skip ahead through some of this, so yeah, we can see there's the whole kind of zoom in look here. So I think it's weird how it's got kind of like these two white panels sandwiching that original black box idea, right? And it's, I'm not, you know, I mean, I don't mind the look of the actual hardware itself, but anyway, go on, yeah. Yeah, we can go see here. We've got, so they're calling it the DualSense, right? And I think, I can't remember what that feature was supposed to refer to. Perhaps if I look that up just real quick to check my facts. Yeah, so the DualSense, so it talks about, in this PlayStation blog here, it talks about how, like, they've increased the feeling of immersion with the controller and adopted a haptic feedback and allowing you to experience powerful sensations such as the slow grittiness of driving a car through mud and adaptive triggers. They can truly feel the tension of your actions, like when drawing a bow to shoot an arrow. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess they're trying to make it feel a bit more immersive, but for me personally as a gamer, those things don't matter as much. That's all in the realm of gimmicks, you know, which gimmicks don't do an awful lot for your boy. But I don't know, maybe it'll feel cool. But anyway, we get back to this trailer we've got here. So it shows you we've got the charging station for it. Where is it? If I just let this right, charging station, get a camera, the wireless headset. I don't think all of these things will come with it. I'd be very surprised if it did.
The first glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power. At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
So I think they still haven't released an actual date yet, but I know we can probably expect it around Christmas time. So time to save up, I suppose, if you're considering getting it. Will I get it at launch? So it's a good question. I mean, I'd like to kind of keep up with some of the new games and try it obviously and cover it on here. That'd be awesome. Like if I can, then yeah. But we'll have to see. Obviously, my personal situation. But either way, I will get this at some point because I mean I'm predominantly Nintendo and PlayStation, right? I went for a phase of the Xbox, but like for now I'm not kind of covering that. It's kind of funds a little bit, I guess, and time. Like there's too many good games out there, you know. I don't have time for all of it, and nor the money, which that's the, I guess, the harsh reality for me. But you know, so like, well, one day I might get back to it. But anyway, let's press on. So first of all, one of the new games that they've announced on here, which I'm super excited for on the PlayStation 5, is Horizon 2, right? Now, Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 4 was definitely one of the better games I played on the console, right? I didn't know what to expect when I went and played it, and you know, it's this cool kind of open world, futuristic, blended with old tribal aesthetic, and you know, having a strong female protagonist as well, which is pretty cool. Like Horizon 2 will definitely be one to watch, I think, on the new PlayStation. But what else we got here? So the new Spider-Man as well got announced Miles Morales or Miles Morales. I'm not sure how to. Miles Morales, I guess. Like I never played too much of the first Spider-Man. It's something I do regret not doing, because it truly did feel like you were Spider-Man and was a really cool. I don't know. Like I've played like the old Spider-Mans on PlayStation 1 and 2 and stuff, but like that new one was definitely pretty awesome. And I'd like to. I guess it'd be cool to rectify that at some point properly. But this new Miles Morales one, I'll probably, consider getting and not missing out on this time. So you can probably expect me to cover that. Hopefully, if I can, like I say, if I can get hold of the PlayStation 5, we shall see. But pretty much the cliff notes of the games they announce earlier in the stream. There's a few interesting ones on there, but I mean, not all of them. Admittedly, not all of the lineup they do announce interested in initially, but I think that's always the way when you get a new generation of console come out. You only get maybe one or two games that are really worth getting in my opinion, and then obviously you get more better titles come out later on. But
be ready.
I think the new Ratchet and Clank as well was that as a new Ratchet and Clank. I loved Ratchet and Clank. So yeah, the new Ratchet and Clank as another PlayStation 2 era series that I really love. So it'd be awesome to play some more Ratchet and Clank. I think you have a new Demon Souls as well. I think I don't know if that's supposed to be a new one entirely, or whether it's a remastered or remade version of the original that came out on PlayStation 3. I'm tempted to say. I think it was PlayStation 3, but I love the Souls type games as well. There's a rumor apparently that Bloodborne is going to be remastered for PlayStation 5, so that'd be interesting to keep a lookout for. I'd so love for them to make a Bloodborne 2. That's what I'm really waiting for. Bloodborne is awesome Souls game with this kind of gothic aesthetic to it and feel with a bit of Lovecraft horror. It's all the cool stuff. So I'd be all kinds of looking forward to another Bloodborne. They should make Bloodborne 2. Come on. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 8 got announced. Well, I believe. Let's see. Or potentially not, but there's some more. Horizon, Spider-Man. But yeah, so the PS5, the lineup, there's a few games on there that I'm interested in, but I think we're going to probably have to wait a bit further on before we start seeing some more awesome titles come out. I think, like I say, it's always the case. The aesthetic, I don't mind the aesthetic of the actual box per se. It's just more the controller, like I say, is a little bit unusual, really. But anyway, we'll have to, I suppose, keep an eye on the PS5 and see what it has to offer. I'm interested in what the price is going to be. I reckon it's going to be easily up to maybe about 500, between 400 and 500, I'd say, as an estimate. 450. Let's go about that 450. But yeah, so anyway, that's a look at the new PS5. Like I say, you can see this on the PlayStation's official channel and on their blogs and stuff, and you can look as they got proper in-depth trailers of some of the games they announced on there, like Spider-Man and Resident Evil and Horizon. That's right, and Ratchet and Clank. They're all on there, so you can go ahead and check that out. I think some of those trailers are proper awesome, and I'm stoked for a few of those games. But anyway, I think this wraps it up for this video. So if you enjoyed this little hangout session talking about the new PlayStation 5 and you know these kind of details, and go ahead and give this video a like. And you know, I do, like I say, look forward to seeing what is on the horizon with PS5 in the future. But anyway, this has been Wolvermere. Stay cool, stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, second upload today. What?